This is what it's like to live on a boat for 4 days in Indonesia. For the next 4 days, I am going to be sleeping on this boat in Indonesia, island hopping between different islands in Indonesia. We're going to see whales, we're going to go to Komodo Island and visit Pink Beach. Come with! This is decent. This is, it's not bad. This is lunch, guys. We have chicken, rice, noodles, and I think that's tempeh, and some water. This guy just came in. He's selling ice cream. Hi! So just checked into our room. This is Manili. And I was a traveler on this trip. So funny story. I booked a bed in a shared room. I knew we shared with like 5 other people, but I had requested a bottom bunk because I just feel like with bunk beds, if we're in a boat that's swaying, we've got to be careful about the top bunks. So I was like, to be safe, let me just give you a bottom bunk. I get in and let me show you how this room is arranged. So this is how it's arranged. So the guy's like, you're in that one. But I was like, that's for 2 people. So I'm like, are more people coming? He's like, And then he finally's like, yeah, 3 more guys. So he was expecting me to sleep in one of those beds with a random stranger. And I was like, I need this one. So this kind guy, Dominique, was like, he had his stuff there. And he was like, I'll move it. It's fine. So now he's there. And we'll share with these mystery men who are about to yeah, I'm assuming this is actually a really well spaced room. Like if you actually pay for it, if you pay for a private room, it's actually really decent. And this is their bathroom. This is their bathroom. But because I'm a solo traveler, I was forced to get a shared room. So the other people in our room have arrived. Turns out it wasn't 3 guys, 2 girls and a guy. One of them is a couple though. So yeah, it's a tight situation. We've got all our bags down here. I kind of feel like the room next door to us actually has more space, and I feel like that should have been a dorm room and this should have been a private room. So it is what it is. I was just talking to one of our roommates, and she also had the same issue that I had. Like, you can't book a solo room in this boat. You have to book it as a private room is for 2 people. And if you're like, I really want to get a private room, even though 1 person, they make you pay like more than double the price. So it then gets a little bit spenny when the average price for these tours on them, I feel like we paid double what the normal boats pay. After a quick briefing, we set off. The boat left from Lombok, which is an island next to Bali, and our destination is Komodo National Park. However, it will take 2 nights to get there, so of course we did the scenic route and stopped off at some other places along the way. So our guide asked us, what do we want to do, like play at the beach or go hiking? And we're all just like, I don't know. So I guess we're all hiking because I don't think many of us took our swimsuits with us. I don't really like hiking, but you know what? For the plot. So we're wondering what's going on in these abandoned buildings. But it looks like there's someone there. Oh, I feel like we're trespassing. Good morning, love, guys. Good morning. If you're wondering what it's like to sleep on a boat, it's rocky. It's so rocky. Apparently we're at Well Point, which means there might be a whale shark outside. It's like 5:45 in the morning. Everyone's up, getting ready. As you can see, that's the fisherman boat. and they feed the whales, which is why this place is not ethical. But we're still gonna see if we can see a whale shark. I don't know if I'm gonna jump into the water. Guys, we've seen a whale shark already. It's literally already here. Can you see it? Oh, she is pretty. Wow. Oh.
There's none over there. They're flying.
After breakfast, we did a couple stops to jump and also go snorkeling off a nearby island. After having a bit of fun, the captain had to put his foot on the pedal if we were to get to Komodo National Park on time. So we hung out and chilled on the outside decks for the rest of the day. I started this book by Tasha Bailey, and it feels like therapy, but in a book. I think it'll be a slow read because I really want to digest everything she's saying, but my favourite quote so far is, "We often live on autopilot, leaving no space for our feelings to catch up with us. Fine is not a feeling." Good morning, my lovelies. We have arrived at Komodo National Park. Well, not Komodo National Park as in we've landed on land, we're still in the water, but we are around the waters of Komodo National Park because today we're seeing Komodo dragons. Exciting! I am so excited. I've just taken a shower. There's a boat that's left to go see if we can find mantas. How cool would that be? No worries. So I'm just vlogging. If they don't see manta rays, they'll come back and the second boat will go and we'll try and find manta rays. It's manta rays, right? Yeah. So yeah, I hope we get to see some, but if not, like, it is what it is. Manta rays is something I've not seen. I've actually never snorkeled or like seen a manta ray in the wild. I've done stingrays, but not manta rays, so it'll be exciting. But I think the main event of the day is definitely Komodo dragons. As you guys know, Komodo dragon, well, maybe you don't know, but Komodo dragons are the only dragons in the world that actually exist. And they're basically like massive lizards, essentially. Like when I see pictures of them, they just look like massive lizards, and they're actually most active at night. So we're going to the national park during the day where hopefully there'll be a lot more like tame, and like the national park, the ones in the national park apparently are quite used to humans, whilst apparently there's a part of the island that's like not the national park, that's like the wild part of the island, and apparently there's a village there where people actually live, or a few people live, and those Komodo dragons that live in the wild part of the island, you don't go near them. Like, you'll be dead, you'll be done. Apparently they even smell blood. Like, even on your period, you just don't want to be close at all. And there's no antidote to their venom, so they spit at you, you're gonna become unalived essentially. Guys, I'm so excited to see some Komodo dragons. We've actually already seen a baby. I feel like baby animals are so in trend right now. We have Mudeng the hippo, Pesto the penguin. And now we've got some Komodo dragons. Guys, can you see the baby already? She's literally right here. This little baby. How cute. Just a cute bean. So we followed the park rangers around the forest where they explained different things to us, and we saw some deer who are prey for the Komodo dragons before we saw 2 Komodo dragons. They were both asleep and absolutely surrounded by tourists, so it felt a little underwhelming, though I'm not sure what I was expecting, like Komodo dragons on full attack. Anyways, we hopped back onto the boat to see the national park's pink beach, and it did not disappoint. evening, guys. It's like 4 or 5 something, and we're gearing up to hike Padar Island. It's an iconic viewpoint for sunset, especially, so magical. But I think it's like 813 steps. It's 800 steps for sure. Whew, and you know I don't like heights. Okay, Dominic. We'll see about easy when we get to the top. Thankfully, most of the path was paved, but in the heat, it was a little tiring. We're at point 2, there's 5 points. So, made it up!
So that's also going
With a lot of breaks, hey? Dominic made it as well. Look at him grinning. Good morning, lovelies. The last day on this boat, I wanted to say I woke up for sunset, but actually I woke up because my mattress is kind of thin, and it's gotten to a point where I'm like, I feel like my body has pressed it down so much. I feel like I'm sleeping on the ground a little bit, so it wasn't very comfortable continuing to sleep. After the most interesting 4 days, it's time to leave the boat, but not before letting something off my chest. The last small boat. I'm actually done. Shannon's laughing at me because like, I'm so done with these. I'm done with these small boats. I'm done, like, just rocking. Why? The boat drops me off on Flores, where you can find Komodo International Airport and fly back to Bali or other parts of Indonesia. However, I decided to extend my island hopping adventure by visiting a nearby place called the Pirate Island. Welcome to my humble abode. Ooh, I can't believe this is my view. Look at it. Look at it. And it's so quiet here. Even as I'm talking, I'm tempted to like whisper because it's a really, really calm place. If you're wondering how I found this place, I was researching my trip to Indonesia and it just honestly popped up randomly and I was like, this looks cool. So I actually decided to extend my stay in Indonesia by 2 nights just to be here. I have to say though, there is no fans or AC. Everything here is solar panel powered. Hey guys, I've just spent the whole day chilling, swimming, and on my laptop and my phone preparing for my next adventure. This place has been the perfect kind of escape to wind down after a really adventurous trip to Indonesia. I am feeling much better. If you watched my former Indonesia Diaries videos, you know I was not feeling well. Last night I actually got a really bad headache, but now I'm like, I feel like I'm relaxed. I think I'm okay. My ducks are in order. I know I'm doing. I have some time to get through my work, and I just feel blissful. Bye.